Welcome to Jurassic Park.
They're moving in herds.
How is it going, everybody? I made one of my favorite stadiums ever, and this one was actually just a suggestion from a friend who wanted a dinosaur stadium. I was just like, let's make Jurassic Park. So here we are. We are at the front gates of Jurassic Park, quite literally a baseball park, Jurassic Park. This was a little bit tough to make. Obviously, you can't make the Jurassic Park gates with like the torches and the wood gates and everything. So I had to just do my best with the wood and stone options that you have in the game. There's no torches, so we did like the light tower type of things here. As you can kind of see, they're hidden inside. And as far as like the text goes, you only have a few. I wanted one that lights up at night, since I wanted to use a park that you could actually feasibly use at night if possible. So we have the holographic text. So it lights up in the dark there. It says Jurassic Park. There's no red text, kind of like similar to what's in the movie. But again, we have the gate with like the road kind of leading outward. Would have decorated this area a bit more, but we've already reached 98% of the memory involved. And you can kind of see why here in a second. But let me just zoom out here on the entrance. It's right behind home plate. You have these fences right here, which I'd like to do the chain link fences. This is about the closest I could get that's actually tall. The chain link fences in the game are about like a third or maybe half of the size of these, and you know, it doesn't really have a lot where you can like hold in the dinosaurs otherwise. So a lot of shrubbery, a lot of palm trees that I used as brush. This is just the exact same group of trees all the way around. So going over to right field, you have the watering hole. We have a few brontosauruses over here drinking out of the pond. I'd love for people to hit home runs into the pond. And we do have a volcano back there, since they actually kind of light up at night. Thought it would be cool to have that back there. Moving back to the ballpark, we have the tree house. I figured this would be a great opportunity to have a tree house. And then we have our lone sponsor for the park itself, which is Barbasol, which is what Wayne Knight's character tries to hide into the DNA, like into the Barbasol can. I thought that would be kind of a funny nod to have. And before we get into left field, we have a little bit more shrubbery and stuff over here with the road for like the tour. And left field is the crown jewel of the park right here. We have the Jurassic Park Jeep, or as close as I could get to the Jeep, in the road, being attacked by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. The fence is kind of broken over here to signify the scene where like the Tyrannosaurus kind of first attacks the Jeep with like the members inside. Also wanted to add some like lights to over here, so if it's at night, you can still kind of see the attack. You have like, you know, the thunderstorm, or like the kind of light flashes, which I can't really simulate here in the Creative Stadium. But wanted to give this as good of a vibe as possible if you were to play at nighttime. So just that kind of broken pattern of lights. It still lights up the baseball field a decent amount as I kind of zoom back here. You could still play this field at night. It's going to be a little bit dark in the outfield. But just wanted to like give this scene right here, like one of the most iconic scenes in movie history, kind of a nod here. With the T-Rex attacking the trucks, or the Jeeps. Looks great in the daytime too. I do have a fellow dinosaur up here on the top of the hill. And again, a lot more I probably wanted to do, maybe a few Easter eggs compared to the movie, but really I just wanted to flesh out this entire island setting with trees and shrubbery throughout, so it can kind of like fill in some of the gaps here. We have like the parking lot that we had to use with this car. I just took a car at the edge of the parking lot to put here where I could have like the most accurate to the Jeep. We had to put in our own road. We had to hide the rest of the parking lot with this kind of green shrubbery, like the hedges, and then kind of had to fill those holes in with some other palm trees and shrubbery. As you can kind of see here, it like ends right before you get to the fence. So I tried to hide as much as I could of certain things, and obviously I couldn't have the road go all the way around, so the road portion's kind of hidden by the batter's eye. Then you got the watering hole over here. Still, one of my favorite parks that I've ever built. I thought the gate was going to be very hard, and again, there's only so much you can do for the gate itself and like the wood kind of like doors or gates that open up, you have a little bit of a gap here to kind of signify like going down the road like you do in the image for the movie. So I've been making all of my parks max elevation just so you can hit as many home runs as you want. If you want to change it to a more feasible elevation, by all means. I know obviously an island isn't going to be a mile above sea level. I just wanted to hit some dingers. I love using these created stadiums a lot in mini seasons. So being able to crush one and almost hit the dinosaur, I almost did that in one of my first play tests. Would be kind of funny to like hit the dinosaur as a part of the park and like save the people being attacked from the Jeep. Or if you can crush one into the watering hole, let the brontosauruses have a little snack with some baseballs. Wanted to add some other dinosaurs other than just the T-Rexes. The Raptors are a bit tinier in terms of like what they show up on the ball field, so I used some of the bigger dinosaurs that were possible. And yeah, the field itself, prototypical diamond cut. We have some more like kind of sandish dirt that you would probably find on the island itself, and then the fences to kind of come through the gate to view the game. There aren't very many stands though, just because respectfully you want to protect yourself from the dinosaur. Oh my gosh, it's just so funny hitting a home run over there into left field and watching the left fielder watch the baseball go into the stands or over the fence, and then having a T-Rex that they also have to worry about at the same time. So yeah, this is my little tribute to Jurassic Park. We have the Easter eggs, we have the scene with the dinosaurs attacking the Jeep, which is made possible by all of the dinosaur props that are animated. Shout out to Chris on the SDS team. I think he's the one that actually made a lot of the dinosaurs and other animations for this. Let me know if there's a stadium that you guys would want me to make as a part of my stadium show-off series. I've been doing a few more recently that aren't necessarily popular media, but I have gone back to that for this one. So if there's any other movies, shows, anything similar that might be able to like fit in a baseball park as a part of the design, by all means, I'm looking to create something really cool and unique as we kind of get into MLB 23 here. So again, this stadium is in the vault under Jurassic Park. I have the details for the vaults, including my username, in the description of this video. It's at max elevation. Feel free to change it if you want to. Thanks again for watching this edition of the Show Tuesdays, and we'll have more stadium show-offs going forward. We'll see you next time.